What's up, everybody? Welcome to another installment of Thirsty for Wrestling as I play my games and talk about wrestling. And right now, I'm playing as Sami Zayn against Kevin Owens for the Ring of Honor World Championship as I play in the WWE 2K16. It is for the PS4. And speaking of championship, recently we heard of breaking news that Seth Rollins had to vacate his title because he injured his knee. I think he had torn his ACL in the tour. And I saw the video where he powerbombed Kane, but he buckled when he flipped over Kane, and we see him drop down, and he have a hard time getting up. And for a minute, I thought it was like a botch, but turned to find out he really tore his ACL up, and he could be out 6 to 9 months, or 6 to 8 months, or 6 to 9 months. So I counted up, and I think he gonna miss WrestleMania, which is unfortunate because I'm a really big fan of Seth Rollins during his NXT days, when he captured a title, way before the network era, and seeing Paul the Shields, and we all knew that he could be a world champion one day. But unfortunately, the injury took the toll of him, and also missing that WrestleMania. And I would love to see, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns in a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But that's I think we're not gonna see that. But speaking of championship, they have announced on WWE Network and .com and all over the wrestling news, saying that they're gonna have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship tournament taking place at Survivor Series. And it's been a while we've seen a vacant title since I want to say in the late 2000s or early 2000s, back in the day. Last time we see a title vacated on a pay-per-view, I guess my best guess is it had to be Survivor Series 98, when Rock won the title and Rock turned heel. But with this one, we don't know who be participant, and I can bring up some couple of names who deserve to be champion. But before we do that, I think it's a terrible time because Randy Orton, he's out with the injury. Daniel Bryan, he's healthy, but WWE would not, let him go wrestle. And John Cena, he's taking a break. So it's kind of like a shitty time for not having a championship. But it opened up opportunity. I guess it's in the wrong way, but the right way for the WWE superstar. So I could think of many superstars who deserve to become the champion, but we all know that Sheamus, he got the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he will cash it in eventually one day. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see that in Survivor Series. So I can think of names, and I don't know how many people will be in the tournament. It'll be either be a 4-man tournament or an 8-man tournament. I don't think we'll see a 16-man tournament in one night, because that'd be a way too long. But we might see an 8-man tournament, or 4-man, depending on how many cards gonna be in the Survivor Series pay-per-view at itself. So I can pick out some names, and the number one name I can think of is, of course, Roman Reigns. He deserved it. Of course, we did rejected the idea of Roman Reigns becoming the champion ever since they pushed him become a main event guy, and ever since the Royal Rumble he got booed, and they pulled the plug on Roman Reigns become the champion at WrestleMania and give it to Seth Rollins. But right now the fans welcome in, and he doing a good job, and I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns as well. I think he deserves to become the champion, and once he become the champion, I think he could be a great main eventer. If that happens, likely he go and chase for the title, not capture a title and hopefully do it the right way. Much better than they did with Daniel Bryan like 2 years ago. That was like the wrong way of doing it. But if they go over this route, I would love to see Roman Reigns become the champion, and maybe throwing Sheamus into the picture and cashing in on Roman Reigns, and have Roman Reigns chase for the title through TLC, through Royal Rumble, and then all the way up to WrestleMania 32. And that would be my pick. The other guy, Cesaro, he put in work. He deserves to become the world champion. I would love to see him hold a title, have a good reign of title, and him too. I think I could see him in WrestleMania, and I think it'd be a good look for not only for Cesaro, but a good look for WWE because they're always known for not give people their push. And I never forget Vince McMahon, no, not Vince McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast interview with Vince McMahon last November, talking about Cesaro not being pushed right because his language and how the fans not connecting. But now we all see and know that the fans are connected with Cesaro, and I think everybody, including myself, know that Cesaro deserve the main event spot and deserve to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And that's another pick. Another one, Bray Wyatt. I mean, the thing with taking the power from Undertaker and Kane is a good look, even though it reminds me of Star Wars a little bit. I don't know why, but it does. But Bray Wyatt, on the road, I think give him the strap. I think it'll be a good look for him. Not only he took out Undertaker and Kane, but now he got the power. You could do something with Bray Wyatt as a champion and push forward with WrestleMania. And there's so many directions with Bray Wyatt as a world champion, and plus it brings more excitement for the Wyatt family and the fans of the Wyatt family as myself as well. And the other idea who deserves to become the champion is, I'm trying to think who else who deserves to become the champion. Dean Ambrose. I've seen him chasing for the title but failed to capture the title. But for him to win the championship, I think it will be a good look. And plus, we've seen a little bit, a teaser back in, I want to say Payback. Yeah, Payback with a Fatal 4-Way match with Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns. And we see, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns fought each other in the spirit of competition. But we see Dean Ambrose become the champion and have Roman Reigns won the title. I think the feud will be good. Also, the payoff will be epic. And one of the best way to have a big payoff is at WrestleMania. Of course, I throw in out WrestleMania all the time, but that's the most common sense between Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns for the championship. Had the two guys growing up from NXT to through the Shield, and now main event together and fighting for the championship. I think it'd be a good look for Dean Ambrose. And also, it will be a twist if, here's my fantasy booking, it will be a twist if we see Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns in the final and see them two guys fighting for the title. And the two ways I can think of seeing it is Dean Ambrose betray Roman Reigns, have Dean Ambrose joining the authorities, become the champion, or vice versa with Roman Reigns, or have Sheamus come in and cashing in on either one of the champion, have these two guys gunning for the title at the same time. That's my fantasy booker, and I wouldn't be surprised if they pull that trigger. But I think Dean Ambrose deserves to become the champion as well. Another name I would like to see become the champion, Kevin Owens. And I would love to see Kevin Owens carrying the Intercontinental Championship and the WWE Champion. We haven't seen that for a while since, I would say, Ultimate Warrior. We've seen Seth Rollins. He did before with the U.S. title and the WWE title, but not in a long reign. Like we've seen with Ring of Honor with Jay Lethal, he carried the ROH TV title and the World title at the same time, and carried it for a good long period of time, and made both titles important. I think Kevin Owens will be a great WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I think he held the title, the major title in Ring of Honor. He was phenomenal, and I would love to see Kevin Owens defend the title, do anything for the title, and make him as a strong, I would say a neutral champion, because you really can't hate on Kevin Owens, even though he still get the Kevin Steen style from Ring of Honor-ish type of style. But I would love to see him become the world champion and headline a couple of pay-per-views before WrestleMania. I would love to see him doing that. And of course, Sheamus. I don't think he'd be a part of the tournament, but I think he will cash in at the right time, and the perfect time for it is the final of the tournament. Whoever wins the championship, boom, cash it in and beat the person and become the champion. Carry on through a couple of pay-per-views, and that's where I can see that happening. And the reason I said, because I don't think Sheamus gonna cash in at WrestleMania. Once you did it before WrestleMania, it's kind of like, yeah, we seen it, we done it before. But I think Sheamus gonna cash in the Money in the Bank this year and carry the title on towards the next year. And I'm trying to think of another notable other names I can think of. I really want to say somebody from NXT. I love to see that happening, but the only person I can think of is Finn Balor, but that's kind of like a far reach for it. Another name I would love to see capture the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I really want to say Brock Lesnar as a big surprise, because we don't know what his date is, and Brock Lesnar come back and destroy the tournament and become the champion again. That would be a good look, and seeing him, defend the title again at WrestleMania, that would be a good look. But we all know what happened at the end. You see Brock Lesnar lose the title without being pinned. That's one thing we do realize, that he did not lose the title. He did lose the title, but he didn't actually get pinned to lose the title. So we might see that happening. Pretty much that's all the name I can think of. I want to say the New Day. That would be, to be honest, that would be an epic move if they pull that trigger, have the New Day become the co-champions. But that would never ever happen. There's another name I can think of who could be a champion, but we never seen it. I would like to see maybe Kane. I think Kane would be a good one. Dolph Ziggler, he would be a perfect one to become the champion. And somewhere, somehow, they want to bring back somebody. I would love to see him bring back Daniel Bryan and become the champion and carry on through other pay-per-views. And that's the only names I can think of. There's so many names out there, but those names I bring up, except for the New Day, I was kind of like reminiscing, fancy booking. But those names I was dead serious about. I can see him as a champion, and I think Survivor Series is going to be a great pay-per-view. I can't really see somebody crowned as a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion unless there's a big twist. So that's my topic. Don't forget to leave a like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Who deserves to become the WWE Champion? Someone from the main roster or someone from NXT? So give me your thoughts, give me your feedbacks. Like I said, don't forget to leave a like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.